resources are useful or available for an emerging adult who's recently been diagnosed with autism?
There's actually a lot of resources out there. I think the kicker is in that expression, late diagnosis, right? Recently diagnosed. And now all of a sudden we have this, aha, this kind of clicks. Now what is actually out there and available that's been there, but maybe we just didn't need to be connected to it. So I think about, first and foremost, just like honestly, what literature is out there. There are books specifically for young adults. There's also books for parents. How do you, now that we have clarity and understanding, how do you support your child differently? Then same with the young adult. Hey, now that I've got this like new diagnosis, what does this mean for me? And so I think that's helpful. There's podcasts, there's videos, there's great resources. There's also, I would say, like one of the biggest supports that I'm always encouraging is, even if it's just brief, see a therapist. For parents, I think there's an opportunity to just kind of process maybe some guilt or some feelings that you might have around like everything with this new diagnosis. And for the young adult, I also think there's grief and loss, specifically around, gosh, some of those challenges that I had growing up, maybe I wouldn't have had those had I been appropriately diagnosed and given the right resources at that time. So I think therapy's helpful, just finding whatever's out there. And then lastly, connecting with a community. I think that, we talk a lot about like having peers. And if all of a sudden, like most of your life, there have been challenges socially or connecting with others, now that you have clarity and what would be beneficial for you, find some sort of peer support group. And if there's even one within the community that actually is focused on newly diagnosed with autism, like that would be something that I would specifically be seeking out.